Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, June 20th, and I am here live. Hopefully, some of you will join me. There's some people. There's Casey. A few people. Been another busy week. Did private charters. Did Santa Barbara yesterday. Um, Running around the office. Taking care of business stuff today. It's been a hectic 2 months. Maybe 3 months. It's been busy. Next week we have 2 fishing trips and a private charter. So I will be getting plenty of time on the water. Next Thursday I'm on what do you call it? On the Clementi. And then next Sunday we're on the Triton. And then on the 3rd I'm on the Gale Force for a meet and greet. There's Lingcod Whitefish. He was fishing with us yesterday. Casey, my cousin, that must be the son from Northern Cal. Hello. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Left-handed trigger. Hello. Let's see how we're doing on the trips. Stardust was full yesterday. Clementi, I know, has spots. So it has 12 spots available. So light load, if you guys can join us, we have room on that trip. Yeah, hey Casey, how you doing? Yes, I know your dad very well. I know your uncles in El Paso a lot better. That's cool. Yeah, so we got 12 spots on the Clementi. If you guys want to join us, that's a week from today. Out of Dana Point. There's a link for that one. And then that Sunday on the Triton, there's a bunch of spots on that one, 12 spots for that too. Hopefully they both fill up. We'll see what happens. They've been starting to catch more yellows at Catalina, so hopefully that will get people excited and want to go with us. And the trip on the 3rd of July only has 10 spots left, so looks like that's a for sure go trip. It looks like he'll go for 10. Casey, my little cousin, is on here from Northern Cal. I was with him last year where he fished with us last year for stripers and stuff. That was fun. Yeah, Casey, I don't think that one's been on YouTube yet or on TV yet, but I will see if I can get it on there for you. When was that? That was May last year. Yeah, that was May 7th. May 7th. That had some pictures of us together. I don't see them. Or maybe it was September and then we couldn't go outside because of the weather. Let me look at that one. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, John. Yeah, the weather's finally warming up and the fish are starting to get more active locally. So it should help everything out. Hello, Henry. I didn't realize how many fishing trips I go on. So I scroll through these pictures. I am on the water a lot. Even last September, I was on a lot of trips. Wow. There we go. And I found some pictures here to share. Who else is here? Henry's there. John. Hey, John, I see you again. He was fishing with us yesterday. Yeah, a few people on from Facebook. John's on from Idaho on Facebook. And then the rest of you guys are from YouTube. So my little cousin that's on right now, Casey. Let's see if I can guys show you who he is. All right, so this is Casey, and he was with us on a trip. I was supposed to go offshore, but the weather was so rough that we ended up staying in the harbor. So this is Casey. He lives up in Northern Cal with his dad, Dylan, my cousin. Dylan's a firefighter up in Northern Cal. That's Casey. And this is a family photo of me, Casey, and his dad. There's the three of us there. That's cool. That's one of the beauties of the TV show. I had never met Dylan, um, and he found me through the TV show, and we got to hang out. So it's cool. There's the family. There's Dylan. I think this is the first time Dylan's answered on here. James Brewmeister, how you doing? With Renee. They're going to go on a day-and-a-half tuna trip. What boat are you guys going on? James. And Steve. saying hello from East LA. He was with us yesterday too. Hey Sam. Mark White is here from Ohio. I didn't know I had followers in Ohio. That's cool. So James is in San Diego right now to go fishing on a day and a half trip. Was Thatch asking, what can we catch going 15 miles from Huntington Harbor? If you go out that far, it's going to be mainly just rockfish. There's nothing on the kelp patties or anything like that yet. But you don't even have to go that far. I've been fishing only about 2 miles from the breakwater out of Long Beach, and we've been doing really good, catching a lot of bass and stuff. Yeah, SoCal Traveler, just Bonita. It's just what it's like. It's just the season hasn't really started yet. Everybody's waiting for the season to start. So I know a lot of boats in San Diego are tied at the dock because nobody's going out because there's no, the way people fish today. And I was talking to Brad about it yesterday on the boat and some of the other guys. The way the people fish today is they don't go until they see hundreds of fish on the fish counts. They don't see a couple hundred tuna on the fish counts. They don't make a reservation. And in the old days, it was never like that. If you're going to go tuna fishing in July or August or June, you made your reservation almost a year ahead of time because you couldn't charter a boat. They would all be booked up. So you just chartered your boat, and if it ended up being a tuna trip, it was a tuna trip, and if it wasn't a tuna trip, you ended up at the Coronado Islands, and that's how it was. They didn't change the price of the ticket, nothing. That was just it. Hey Seth, how you doing? Calcots on the Magic Metals. Guess that's good. Had to let them go though. Yeah, Steve James was supposed to go on the trip on Santa Barbara, but the day, 2 days before the Santa Barbara trip, his wife ended up in the hospital with COVID. She got COVID really, really bad, and I just got word this morning that she's out of the hospital and home doing well, but she was in the hospital for a few days. So Jimmy thought he probably had COVID too, so he didn't come on the trip. So he stayed home, and Brad ended up buying Jimmy's spot. So that's how it worked out. Hey 907, how you doing? So 907 is going into ninth grade. You're going to be a freshman in high school. Congratulations. Hope you remember us. It's always fun seeing you, fishing with you. It was nice seeing a bunch of the guys here. Seeing, we had Brad and Robert and Steve and quite a few guys, John, on the trip with us yesterday that are on here. John Tuna Slayer, he was on there yesterday. That was good. Don't forget this code down here, guy, Dan's Deal 50. If you want to get any Magic Metal jigs, they're half price. It's buy one, get one free. Yeah, I know two people that have COVID right now. Well, three. When you add Jimmy, his wife, together, another person who has it, and but I was really surprised to see that Jim's wife had to go into the hospital. So that was pretty tough. All right, guys, I have 51 of you on here, but only 25 likes. Can we get some more likes, please? So let me play a little stuff for you. This is the kids club meeting from Saturday. Like I said, I haven't had a day off in over a month, 2 months. This was Saturday. That was, I don't know if that was all of it. I think I hit the button too soon. Let me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Hey, I got a birthday gift.
you. All right, thank you guys. All right, so everybody, come on up if you have your car. We're gonna have a
So at the end there, they sang happy birthday to me. So it's cool. GS, a Pen 500 with 30 pound would be great. They're small size tuna, 30 pound class, maybe 40 pound class even. Yellowtail. I used to catch a lot of albacore on those reels. Make sure the drag washers are good. Lloyd says going fishing is like having a day off. Didn't feel like it yesterday. We had lots of seas, some weather. It was pretty rough. And guys, we need volunteers. If any of you can volunteer to help us at the kids club, we had over 70 kids on Saturday. Okay, that's a record for us. We've had 60 a couple of times. We've never had 70. And we ran out of everything. And we only had like 4 or 5 volunteers. So we only had 4 volunteers at the lake. And we had so many kids, we had to break them into 2 groups. So one group took them casting, and the other group stayed with me to tie knots. So I only had 2 volunteers helping trying to tie knots, and I only had 2 volunteers trying to help the kids cast. It was just a big cluster, and we need a lot more help. So I'm afraid next month we're going to have 80 kids because it's just growing. It's growing and growing. So if any of you can volunteer, we need the help. Please, please, please. Oh yeah, we're still fundraising, trying to get more rods. Want to buy another 60 rods and reels. Not that we're going to have that many kids every week, but we used every rod and reel we had, and we didn't have enough on Saturday's kids club meeting. And it's obvious about 10 or 15 of those reels little combos need to be worked on. So we need to fix that. Hey, Kevin is in Mammoth saying hello. Yeah, my birthday's this Saturday. The kids just sang me happy birthday at the meeting, so my birthday's not till Saturday. But thank you for the birthday wish. Um, so Kevin is watching. Let's play this. Kevin's been up in Mammoth for a few days trout fishing, and they've been doing pretty good. So here we go. That's some of Kevin's catch. He's been up there for a while, I think over a week, and they're doing pretty good. Um, so some of the people that were with us on the Stardust was Alan and his kids, and they made up this slideshow. I haven't seen it yet. That's Alan's family and lingcod whitefish and his brother. And lingcod whitefish is on here right now. I'm sure Alan's here too somewhere. Yeah, Kevin got some nice trout. He pointed out to me that he was fishing with one of his high school friends, not the coach from Kansas City, but a different one. And he got, with him, all the trout they caught, they were trolling. It sounded like pretty heavy gear. They were trolling. And then the other fish that he had with his cousins, Ricky and Ryan, they were catching those on bait, it sounded like. So that's how they caught their fish. So if anyone's interested in going with us on the Clemente a week from today, we have about 12 spots open. So please come join us. Let's fill up the boat. And then on the 30th, that Sunday, we will be on the Triton, and that trip has 12 spots open too. So if you'd rather go fish Catalina and for the white sea bass and the yellowtail, we have that trip on the Triton. The chip on Clemente could be good. I mean, we always get the bass and stuff in the kelp, but every once in a while we get yellowtail and other stuff mixed in. So you never know. The water's getting warmer, so everything should be good. And we've been doing a lot of private charter trips. Here's a few pictures from Rocky's trip and from the private charter I had on Sunday, which had way different weather than I had with Rocky. We had perfect weather with Rocky. Here's this one. Yeah, the fishing on Sunday wasn't nearly as good as it was with Rocky. It was pretty good. So Tyler's done with college for the year. He's home for the summer. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Hey Jeff, how's the fishing been? Is the tuna getting closer? I see a lot of boats still tied up at the dock. We should get the show open in. Here we go.
I'm Dan Hernandez and I live to fish.
All right.
I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life.
Oh!
Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way.
There we go. Rock weasels? I don't think, Joaquin. I don't think we caught any rock weasels. Don't think we caught any rock weasels in Santa Barbara. Tell you the truth, I don't even know what that would be. Yeah, that's a good question, real time. Tyler, what are you studying in college? What's your major? People want to know. And I've been having a bunch of, a couple days ago, I was texting back and forth with Drama. He wanted to say hi to you guys, that he's doing really good in school, and he's up for a scholarship already for high school. And he's having lots of fun on the boats, working on the city, and think of the Enterprise too. And I ran into Sauce the other day. He was next door. He's the captain, one of the captains. One of the captains on the city of Long Beach, and he couldn't say enough good things about Drama. All he had to talk about was Isaiah, how good he was, and he kept thanking me for helping to train the kid to get him in a good place where he would be great on the boats. And they said he's doing a fantastic job. So I'm really proud of him and glad that we kind of got him started, got him going out there, and he's doing really, really well. So I'm really glad about that. And if you guys want to go on a meet and greet trip, I will be on the gale force on July 3rd. For that one, you have to go to the Gale Force website to sign up. And on that one, there's a link there. Yeah, I agree with you, Daniel. We're all proud of Drama. He's doing really, really good. So I don't know if you guys saw the video I posted today on YouTube about the open party trips. A lot of you were asking me for open party trips. A lot of you. So I did it. I made one for this month and 2 for July. And I even added a Catalina trip in there. So hopefully some of you will sign up and go, since you guys were bugging me to add those open party trips. So here's a link to that. And you can see the open party trips that we have available on the private charters. There's one not this weekend, but next weekend. And then in July, there's going to be a trip to Catalina. And there's also going to be a half-day trip too. So what does Jeff say? How close the tuna are? Not super close. And the better fish are off Ensenada. That's a ways to go for an overnight trip. That's probably out of range for an overnight trip, or right at the border of the range. But he says they see fish all over. Is it like last year where you have to wait for them to eat all that micro bait and then they start biting? I've seen a lot of bait locally, just in the horseshoe and stuff. Dolphins everywhere, just eating the bait. Santa Barbara, we've had schools of dolphins right off the beach eating bait. So, yeah, guys, like Jeff says, come out and fish with me. I would love to hang out with you on the boat. And we have those open party trips. You only have to, you can just buy one spot. You don't have to charter the whole boat. Just one spot. You can fish with me on my boat. And we only take 4 people on my boat. So that'll be fun. Okay, Kevin sent me a picture of a rock weasel. No, we didn't catch any of those. Yeah, they're starting to catch yellowtail at Catalina. The Gale Force has been getting some. The Sport King's been getting some. Triton had some the other day. And the Triton went all the way to Clemente, and they got a few more. There's definitely more yellowtail at Clemente, but there's still the little ones. There's no big monsters. Some of the boats are getting occasionally nice big one, but some of the yellows the other day were so small, everybody was releasing them. So you never know. So if you guys see there what Jeff wrote, overnight is not the way to go. That a lot of boats are doing reverse overnight trips. So they have nighttime to fish. That most of the fish are all nighttime bites. So if you're not willing to work a jig all night long, you're probably not wanting to go fishing right now. If you want to just throw a bait out and throw a fly line bait and catch fish, it may be too early for you to go. So Daniel says he hears that a lot of the fish have red crabs in them. Is that true, Jeff? A lot of the fish have red crabs in them? I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, real time is telling the truth. Follow your passion. I could have probably had a career making more money doing something else, but I really enjoy going fishing. So I feel lucky that I get paid to go fishing. Year 38 on television. Still amazes me. Still amazes me. All right, so here's a little slideshow from, and I wish it was as nice as Alan's slideshows, but it's not. Here's a little slideshow from yesterday on the Stardust. I love fishing on Stardust. Crew there is great. That was the crew there. Really nice guys. And we were teasing Luke, one of the deckhands. Last year when we went fishing with them, he was it's so expensive in Santa Barbara. So I understand this. So they had 4 guys living in a 2-bedroom apartment or 1-bedroom apartment with they had bunk beds in their rooms, so they could put 4 people in the 1-bedroom apartment. I think they had a bedroom in the living room, and then in the bedroom they had 2 more. So this year, when we go fish with them, they graduated to a 5-bedroom house, and everybody has their own room, and no longer bunk beds. So he's graduated to that. So it's pretty cool. But it's really expensive up there. But they're doing good. Paul says, had a great time yesterday. Crew was awesome. Yes, they did. They were running around all over the place trying to get all those tangles out. Hey, Tamara, how you doing? Hey, Alan, we already played your slideshow. Well, SoCal Traveler, if you really want to catch a lingcod, go with us out of Emeryville in September. That's the only place I've been where it's pretty much guaranteed limits of lingcod. There's so many lingcod up there at the Farallon Islands. So come join us. We'll be up there in September. It's really, really good fishing. And Santa Barbara right now, they're doing good. They're getting a lot of lingcod. We must have had 15 lingcod yesterday. I didn't get any of them, but we had quite a few people that had limits of lingcod. So they're out there. Lloyd has the same problem with white sea bass. Last year I got 7 white sea bass. This year I haven't hooked one yet. Hey, Terry made it. Tamara made it. Alan made it. Okay, Alan, just because you're here now, I'll play your slideshow again. you go, Alan. Commander Bell, I do not know who does lobster trips in San Diego, but I'm sure there are boats that do. But up here, Gale Force and the Triton both do lobster trips to Catalina. And I'll probably be doing some lobster trips this year out of Long Beach, just staying in the bay. Haven't done it in like 3-4 years. And this past season was pretty good fishing locally. So I might do a few trips just to do it. So if you're interested. And just because Annette brought it up, let's take a look at Alaska again. So Jeff's got a tip for you guys there on jig fishing for tuna. He's talking about using your thumb and to wind. Yeah, Tamira, that was a fun trip. I'm hoping to get more people for next year. I want to really get like 35 people for next year. Double what we had this year. So we'll see what happens. Same thing for Mexico. I'd like to get a lot more people. Not that many people have signed up yet for the Horizon. I don't know what people are waiting for, but hopefully more people will be coming in. I know all the tuna chips will sell out. Like I said earlier, people are waiting to see fish counts. And once they see fish counts, then they all sign up. Don't wait. Sign up now. And I have open party trips. Maybe Tamara can come back up an open party trip like the one that she was on that we filmed for TV. And there's a link there for my open party trips. We have one not this weekend, but next weekend on Saturday before I get on the Triton on that Sunday of the 30th. And then we have 2 in July, one at Catalina and one local. Lloyd, the only trip we have that's kind of multi-day is a day-and-a-half trip on the Horizon, the one that Tamara was talking about. No other multi-day trips. All the San Diego boats say they don't need it. Yeah, Southern Cal, the Horizon trip is a day-and-a-half trip. Oh. Tried a camera and it wasn't on. Guess it died. Let's try this camera. So just a reminder, well, now that one died. So you're going to come back? It's back. So today is brought to you by Bucktails, Boomerang Tool, and Magic Metal Jigs. Remember, right now you guys can use that code, Dan's Deal 50, get half off Magic Metal Jigs. So come and do that. Take advantage of that special before it's over. So Brad and Kevin will be on the Horizon. And some of them will be on the Malihini trips too. Brad will be with us next Thursday on the Clemente. So Alan, maybe you can join us on the Clemente and fish with Brad again. What time does the Horizon leave? I think it's scheduled to leave at 7 p.m. And hopefully, guys, next week I will be back in time to be here with you for YouTube Live. I'll be on the Clemente, and I'm pretty sure we'll be back in time, just in case. Yeah, if you guys don't have your own gear, you can always rent gear. Wagon Master can always rent gear at the landings. And I forgot who was asking about lobster trips in San Diego. Like Kevin and the other guy said, H&M does have 2 boats that do lobster trips. Now that I'm thinking about it, so there's 2 boats that do lobster trips every night out of H&M Landing that you can do lobster trips. Yeah, Alan, I used to fish with Brad and Judy before they got married. They were the ones that introduced me to the East Cape. They were the ones that took me down there for my very first trip. That was so much fun. I should play this just because I always get it. Makes me smile when I see it. Alright, here's Daniel, 907. This first fish ever on a boat. Oh, jumping Dorado. Oh, Eric's got one. It's wide open. Eric's got one. Good job, Eric. Eric, put your hand in front of the reel. It's a little bit easier. There's Daniel. Your fish is close. There he is, right there. That's your mahi-mahi right there. Come on, everything you learned on the YouTube Live. Put your hands on the handle. Good right there. Good right there. Just pull to your right. Pull to your right. Pull the rod that way. There you go. There you go. It's coming back. All right, there's one fish right there. All right, congratulations. Alright, we're on a mission to get this one. Stay right here. Yeah! Oh! One more time. Pull the rod that way. It's right there. There we go. Right, Daniel, get there with the skipper. Get in there with the skipper. There's Daniel with his very first fish taken on a boat on the gale force. One of our YouTube Live guys, 907. How's it feel, Daniel?
Good.
Does it? There we go. Captain Jared right there. Here's Drama. He caught his first fish out here too. Say something to all the people on YouTube Live. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
How do you feel?
Great.
Your first time on a boat and you catch a big Dorado. How's that feel?
Super good.
Does it? And your dad's here too watching. That's pretty awesome. All right, congratulations. Good job. Go get another one. That brings me a smile. We do really good work. I'm proud of that. I just need more volunteers. You guys, please help me. I could use some more volunteers. Yeah, Jose, like I said, they've learned good lessons in the club, and Drama's taking it to the next level, working on the boats. And Sauce was telling me he could see Drama running a boat one day. He could see him, his love and passion for it is so strong that he really sees him in the future, you know, definitely become full deckhand and then get his license and doing all that. He's telling everybody he's going to be a very special one. And I'm glad that I had something to do with it, that I was a piece of that to get him started. So that's pretty cool. You guys read Jeff's tips on jig fishing. If you're new to jig fishing and you don't quite understand it, he's giving you guys some really good tips today. If you messed them now, you can always watch this later and watch it. And I would watch it just for the tips from Jeff on jig fishing, where to be on the boat, how to work the jig, how to have your fingers on the jig, all that kind of stuff. I really would suggest you do that. So yeah, watch this again later when you have time and read those comments by Jeff. They'll help you out. All right, guys, here's a link for all the filming trips. Like I said, we have a trip this coming Sunday. Next Thursday, a week from today, on the Clemente out of Dana Wharf. So please sign up and join us for that. And then on the following Sunday, I'll be on the Triton, and both trips have 12 spots open right now. So hopefully a bunch of you can sign up and we can fill them. There's over 60 people on right now. So I only need 12 for both trips. So I hope a bunch of you can sign up and help me out and get on those trips. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to call it. It's nice to see all the regulars on here. Tamira, Jeff, Jose, Kevin, Brad, Robert, Daniel, Henry, Alan, Tim, and all of you that are members of my YouTube channel, Terry, all of you that are members, Tim, thank you all for being members. All that stuff helps out. Maybe we can get people to do the super chats again one day. But being a member here really helps out. I greatly appreciate it. It's not much of a cost, $2, $5, whatever you want it to be. But I greatly appreciate all of you that are members and those of you that support me on Patreon and everywhere else too. Really makes a difference when it's tough making sponsors and stuff, so I greatly appreciate it. All right, you guys, everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Check the weather reports. It's going to be getting warmer. Hopefully we don't have wind, and it'll be good. I'm taking the weekend off from fishing. This will be my first 2 days off in 2 months, so I'm looking forward to it. So you guys all be safe out there on the water and have fun. And hopefully I will be back here next Thursday after the trip on the Clemente. I'm pretty sure we'll do it. Normally that boat gets in around 4 o'clock, so hopefully we'll do it. Hey, Robert, I didn't see you hiding there. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and I will talk to you all next week. Good night, everybody. Please sign up for the trips and join us, and see you on the water. Goodbye. Be safe. Thanks.